One shot. Let's begin. Dobaseto no name kore oberego. Soar. At least remember your student's name, plain. It's not that I hate anyone or that I'm hated by anyone. Still, I'm just so angry. A one shot crying out to all youth. I probably should have read this one yesterday if I had found it. It seems like it has to do with the next chapter of your life and graduation and stuff. So let's see what this is. It's a comedy by Nerf Diodara Translations. Soar at last. Remember your student's name, plain by Yanoren. All right, on to the next paragraph. Behind you, Endo. You. Hey, you. Hey, cardigan with the net pattern. You. Yes. Sorry. I went to the beach at the same time the next day and saw Sensei's face again the day after that. It's gotta be Nettie Konetsan. He totally forgot his name. Hilarious. Wait, what was his name again? I forgot it too. Cardigan Man. Netsan. Ha 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 ha. Todo. Ta-da. This is your entrance gift. Did you make this yourself, Mom? He's always wearing that same thing, isn't he? Most really like that net pattern. You guys are talking too loud. He can hear you. I'm so irritated. It's not like I want others to remember my name or that I want friends. It's not that I hate anyone or that I'm hated by anyone. Hey, Yoshida. I'm not even being bullied. I don't understand the reason myself. Still, I'm just so angry. Friday's only limited quantity, a giant panda bun for 180 yen. Schooster. Hey, lady, I'll have one giant panda bun. Here you go. There's your 20 yen as your change. Okay, so, then all of a sudden the five elders show up and... What, dude? I can't get the gist of all that crap you're spewing, huh? Basically, what I'm trying to say is, what Luffy ate back at Fushia Village wasn't actually the gum fruit, but the human fruit model. Oh no, imagine getting spoiled by her One Piece like this one shot. I love it. It's One Piece, big One Piece. Let's go to the next One Piece. And then Sugino. Seriously, it's pretty like that was me when people talk bad about One Piece. Too real. Seriously, it'd be pretty lame if that true. No, it totally is. There you are, Nakano. Ah, you guys finally here. Took you long enough. Yeah, sorry. Took a while on the toilet. Don't say that, dumbass. Gonda's definitely got some issues with his ass. Are there any more panda buns? Excuse me. Huh? Wait! My spot! Sorry. Sorry. We just ran out of giant panda buns with the last student. We still have regular Chinese buns. Would you like one of those instead? Yeah, I'll have that. Nah, it's gotta be the gum fruit. Hey, that new Starbucks drink looks super tasty, doesn't it? Oh yeah, Miho and the others went drinking. Can you believe that? Seriously? That's unbelievable. What a lack of morals. We had plans to go drinking together this weekend, didn't we? But I want to go today. I have my club on weekdays, so I'll have to wait until they're over. Come on, Konatsu. I love you. Stepped in actually. Hirano's gym class is so boring. I know, right? He's so serious, it's creepy. Is Sudokan eating lunch by himself again? Apparently Aya's got herself a new boyfriend. Yeah, speaking of Aya, she's kinda, a real bitch. Anyway, want this bento my mom made me? It's gross. Did you read this week's magazine, dude? Oh, I gotta look at Yui's panties, jet black. Damn, just shapewear then. What a tease. Natsumi-san has huge boobs. Apparently, Miyamoto was making out with his boss at the bar. Tsukamoto, can I borrow your gym clothes? Hell no, you smell! Look, Murakami-san from the soccer club just allowed me back. Ugh, shut up. Rooftop prohibited. Oh no. Bubbles? Hey, you. Cardigan with the net pattern. I forgot it too. Wasn't actually the gum fruit, but the human fruit. Come on, Konatsu. I love you. Ugh. The rooftop is supposed to be off limit anyways. Quit blowing bottles into the goddamn wind. Homeroom teachers shouldn't forget their student's name. Don't go yelling One Piece spoilers at the top of your lungs. Don't cut in line with your friends at the school store. Don't get all lovey-dovey right beside someone who's trying to eat. Why is there shit on the floor in school grounds? Just let me read my manga in peace. And this cardigan isn't net patterned. It's checkered. I'm so sorry. My emotions are all over the place. I ended up saying a bunch of crap. Been holding that in for a while, huh? That was great. I'm really sorry. I'll do anything you say. Just please don't tell anyone about this. All right then, Sugino-kun. Let's blow some bubbles together. Huh? Well, how about it? How about that? They're just bubbles. Is that so? What exactly? Starting tomorrow, try writing your daily frustrations and anger down on paper. Write with a lot of pressure, but as much emotion as you can into it. If you do bring it all with you, come and see me next week, same time. I'll be waiting on the roof. Oh, you can keep that. Isn't that a waste of paper? You can use the back of the career aspiration survey. I feel like it's been a while since I've talked to someone like that. I heard Mamoto-san from Class 5 was involved in some sugar daddy stuff. Seriously? Maybe I should pay her for a one-night stand. Maybe I should quit my club and start a part-time job. Let's see, skip. Well, I know I said you've been. Oh, that's the woman. Well, I know I said you've been holding it for a while, but I didn't expect this much. I ran out of surveys halfway through, so I had to buy my own copy paper. Great, great. So, what are we doing with all this? It's pretty heavy. Well, go ahead and pick one you like. This one's nice. At least remember your students' names. Your emotions really come through in your writing. So, what do I do? First, fold it in half lengthwise. Create triangles that fold towards the center along the previous fold. Like this, right? Create a mountain fold at the base of those triangles. Like this? Create two more triangles along the first crease. Okay. Fold back along the first crease and then fold down the wings. This? This is just a paper airplane, isn't it? No, it isn't. This is the At Least Remember Your Student's Name plane. And it's an embodiment of your soul. Now throw it. What if a teacher picks it up? Throw with enough determination to cross the ocean. Alright, on to the next paragraph. Behind you, Endo. You. Hey, you. Hey, Cardigan. Within that pattern, you. Wait, what was his name again? I forgot it too. At least remember your student's name. Soar. At least remember your student's name, plane. You bald, middle-aged Daruma. least remember your student's name plane. Flew better than I thought it would. It flew right over the school gate and into the residential area, crossed the intersection and disappeared from sight. Because smaller and smaller the distance, or became smaller and smaller the distance. Well, how about it? I want to make it soar even further next time. All right, next time I'll teach you the ultimate folding technique I've come up with. I still have like 500 pieces of paper left. Mind helping me fold them? I'll help you if you stand in line with me for giant panda buns next week. Oh, it's sweet. It's a really sweet story. Well, maybe it wasn't perfect. Maybe it did. I should think about that. At least remember your student's name, homeroom students. Dang, like the five elders. So this is relatively recent. Okay. The five elders show up. So this is like within the past couple of months. Then okay, and then back in Fuchsia Village it wasn't actually gum gum fruit, right? But I mean, come on, like the author. Why'd you have to do this, author? Why? You had to spoil us. You had to let us know, like, hey, this. I know that's kind of the point of the joy of the comedy. I guess it's a relatively harmless spoiler too, if you're not really into One Piece. Because what does it matter that he ate the gum gum fruit? Didn't eat a gum gum fruit, but he made the human fruit model Nika, right? I guess it doesn't really matter as much because, like, versus other One Piece spoilers, which are big. But then again, how can you avoid some One Piece spoilers? The panda buns thing, I don't know. Never had panda buns. Yeah, that's the painful, just kind of letting people go all over you. And then this one, I don't know. That's more like his thing. I mean, maybe if they're like kissing or making out or something, I kind of get it. Where it's like, oh no, they're just talking, but a little insecure. Then, oops. So one of the things too is like this guy is just kind of spiraling, which is, I mean, who hasn't been there, right? I feel like I've spiraled and like done this or done that, or maybe not done, but thought this, thought that, and be like, oh no, oh no. But unfortunately, I didn't meet like a goth chick to go and like take me out, take me out of whatever sadness or depression or attack me with the bubbles. This is a JoJo reference clearly with the bubble attacks. Um, but he at least expressed and got that, and she didn't judge him like that. So yeah, and this person is learning their way about, and there's a certain sense of passion that comes through this here. This is a little pretty funny as a gag. This is a comedy, and the One Piece thing did make me laugh, but yeah. So this one here. First, I thought he'd do it a lot smaller. So the reason why this is so big is because he just wrote one sentence and all that big paper there, right? That was like a big thing he did. It's kind of a waste of paper, and that's on him. I would at least write like 50 million things on it, or like at least fill up the paper, right? And then I could throw it out like, and then yeah, that's it. Boom, net patterns. It makes me feel good. Giant pandas next week. I'll teach you the ultimate folding technique. That's funny. And then that's nice. They're becoming friends. And the giant panda bun is a big thing to mock them. Not mock them, but like poke fun. Bald teacher forgets his name. Cruel. Gotta be Nettie. Sugino Shu. That's probably a band. I like that he's doing it for the sake of his mom. And they're like, hey. Because she's always doing it. I mean, I would too. That's what I like about like Superman, for example. That it's like, hey, you're doing it because you love your mom. Gosh, let me see if there's just something off screen here. Give me a second. Still here. Still there. I need to be more organized with myself here. because there was, something I wanted to show off. Let me try it for one more time. One more time. Still. Here we go. I was in my room because I was recording there yesterday. I have my nephew staying over, so there's this one thing that like I've been making a deliberate effort to, wear to work and wear out and about when I go. It's this little thing here, and it's gonna be very hard to see. So, this is like a little bedazzled bead here. It says Do Flamingo, and this is was made for me by one of my students here. The student was hospitalized and was making little bracelets and a little wrist, and they decided to make this for me. And I wear it a lot. It's one of those things where even when they were gone and hospitalized and doing whatever, they're like, hey, I could think of this one person there, and it's like, maybe this teaching thing is working out a bit. Makes me happy. Very incredibly happy. And well, as time goes on, it'll keep going forward and forward there. Yeah, great kid, great kid. Um, you know, wonderful guy. And this one here, but yeah, I brought that up because of the love of him just wearing for his mom there. It's so amazing. It's 10 out of 10 regardless, right? And this one I want to remember if I want friends here or hated by anyone. I'm not even able to understand the reason I saw. I'm just so angry, and I think part of this is like, yeah, you kind of, how do I put this? I think for him, it might kind of be a feeling of exclusion or being overseen or whatever. He's irritated, right? He's not included. He's invisible, and I think that's scary, right? Like when I'm not included with certain things, well, it's like, oh wait, did you at least include me or at least make the attempt here? Or that I want friends. It's not that I hate anyone, that I'm hated by anyone. I'm just so angry. Right? I'm not like angry, but I'm more saddened by that. Like I think the bullying would be even worse. You shouldn't wish upon us, but the idea of like being noticed and being a part of a greater community, right? To the point where I don't even think these guys were malicious here when cutting him. They just didn't notice him, right? At all. And that's like a big thing, unfortunately. They just didn't notice him here either. And that's sad. When he was coming up here, I was hoping, oh no, is this going to be like a little suicide thing? And I was glad it wasn't, right? But he just needed a place to like go and relax and da 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 da. Gotta say, that's impressive though that all the bubbles went that way. Now, yeah, I think it's a good story about like becoming part of a community and managing your stresses and all of this stuff here. This scribble, scribble, scribble too speaks volumes. That's a real therapy technique, right? When you're sad or angry, or just journal, just whatever, because your emotions will be put on the page there, and it's absolutely incredible, right? Um, so a couple of things about this art. This part's really interesting. I feel like this person is definitely going into like entering the manga world. It doesn't quite feel polished. It feels a little like there's this manga called Liar Game. It feels a little bit like that, where the art isn't perfect and there's still like certain things, but it's a very distinct style. And will they change their style time? Probably, but it's still good enough that like if this was published, I wouldn't question it too often here. It's like, yeah, the backgrounds are pretty solid, the lighting's pretty decent here, and so I think it's fun. And look at this here, the little scribbles inside the balls there, and he goes and whoosh, like that. I think this is a good example of there being like passion involved in all this here. You kind of feel the little bit of passion this person had, and it's like, look at all these lines, look at this here, and he's just gonna go and like, look at how beautiful that is, right? It's not the most polished, but it's certainly passionate there. Like, look at this person's body. He's jumping here. It's like going here into the sky, launching it. Like, this man is, at least remember your student's name, right? And this look of adulation, if that's a proper word, probably. And then, right, like even here, you seeing the score of the skies. I think that's a good way to put this. The art isn't going to be 100% perfect or polished or whatever, but that's kind of what gives it its charm. Its passion behind it. Let's see what Yanoren has done. Not quite much yet, Yanoren, but in the future you're gonna have a good time here. This is, again, like I said, if the passion comes through with this here, the silly passion of me. I don't know if you went through this or whoever with this, but the silly passion of, like, hey, I didn't get noticed much by the teacher here, not being whatever noticed too much here, you know, and this is the, like, hey, they forgot his name, and that's unfortunate. Um, and then being spoiled by One Piece, yes, exactly. That is a travesty. That is the worst thing there. So I'm sorry if that's happened to you. And yeah, and then that's everything. I think we all just want to be included, right? In this world that's called life. Included in new communities, included amongst the people, and not be disappeared into the background, right? But I guess that's everything. This is a wonderful manga. And if you might notice a new camera angle, again, my nephew stayed with me for a few weeks. And so, he's a different build than me. So, now the seat is adjusted this way, and I'm not going to readjust. I kind of like this angle. So, with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.